What is going on YouTube? I am back with another daily analysis video. Before we get into it, I just want to break down yesterday with CPI on USD and especially right here on gold. And the previous video that I made, which I uploaded yesterday, was talking about CPI liquidity candles and it was talking about TLS, right? And this is what I like to call 12-hour liquidity sweep. If you don't know what that means, go back, watch the previous video, liquidity, CPI liquidity candles, and you will see that this right here played out exactly as I talked about in that video. Beautiful TLS right here during CPI. So CPI happened right here, spiked down, grab liquidity, manipulated below these lows, and then it gave us the intended move to the upside to align with the daily and weekly time frame. And we got this beautiful move, which we are still seeing right now. Gold push to the upside, about 340 pips. So that was yesterday's CPI. Highly recommend you go and watch that video. Very insightful, very powerful. Don't really want to give away too much information on this because this is one of my main strategies. Very powerful strategy, and you can catch insane entries. So go watch it before I decide to take it down or something. But what I'm looking at today is for price to continue this bullish momentum because now we have broken out of this consolidation, right? These levels right here. This is where gold has been consolidating now for the last week or so, right? A little bit longer since like the 4th of March. And we did have an initial breakout here. And this is where I posted some analysis saying that I was looking for continuation sales because we'd broken out of this consolidation range. Daily candles were bearish and what have you. But we came down and retested in this level of structure right here and bounced back to the upside, back into this consolidation, which I was a little bit pissed off with. Don't know if I should swear on YouTube, but anyway, we then started to create a mini consolidation inside of the overall consolidation leading up to CPI, which we then manipulated right here, like I just showed you, and then moved to the upside. So now we have broken out of this overall consolidation right here. And so, as I mentioned previously, I'm looking for this to continue, the bullish momentum to continue. And if we look at the weekly, weekly looks very clean. Okay. The weekly candle looks very clean this week. We've created a beautiful bottom wick, tapping down into this break of structure level right here. We broke previous highs and we're pushing up to all-time highs and previous monthly highs over here. And we are about, well, we're about here, about 90 pips away from that high. And I believe we can spike out and make our way up to about 3,000 maybe this week or next week if this weekly candle closes something similar to this. So looking at the daily, there's a couple things that I'm looking at here and a couple different ways this could play out. Now, the first one is uh, we've broke previous daily highs already, and we can just continue bullish here during a pre-London London session up into these previous monthly highs. The second scenario that could play out is we've spiked the highs early here during Asian session. And often when that happens, we can see a run during Asia, a pullback during London before continuation during New York. So that could be on the cards because the daily candle has not yet created much of a bottom wick. If we look at this daily candle and this daily candle, the bottom wicks formed here were 96 pips and 93 pips, very similar. The bottom wick we have created so far is about 7-8 pips, which is just for me on the daily time frame is just not enough. So that's why I feel we can pull back. But in terms of the fact that gold has broken out of this consolidation now on the daily, this could mean that we just have so much momentum here on the break of this consolidation that we could just fly without creating much of a bottom wick for sure. The way I'm going to determine this and figure out if I want to take continuation buys or pullback sells back down into this level is how this 4-hour candle closes in around about 42 minutes. Okay. This current 4-hour candle is closing bullish and we are closing potentially above these highs right here, which would also be, you'll see the daily breakout of these highs and then the 4-hour breakout of the daily highs. And then we could see that move up into the all-time highs right there. So that's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm waiting for. If this closes bullish, similar to how we're looking at it right now, I will definitely be looking at buys during pre-London London session. What I want to see is something like this. I'll draw it out for you guys um, on how I want this candle to play out. Right, we want to see a nice bullish closure, and then we want to make this a little bit bigger like that, and then we need to go that. So what I want to happen here is for this next 4 hour candle like this, boom, to create a bottom wick first. Okay, so once this candle closes, I want it to create a bottom wick. I want it to start breaking the highs and start driving up, and I'll start looking at entries. That's what I'm looking at today. If this candle closes bearish, which I don't see it happening in the next 40 or so minutes, then I'll be looking at the pullbacks down back into previous weekly highs right here, down at around 2930. So that's my daily analysis. A nice little quick update. Nothing too crazy. We'll see how today plays out. We also have PPI tonight. So again, be very careful. Be very cautious with trading. And I would not recommend trading till at least 15, 30 minutes after PPI. But yeah, that's my update. I'll be live trading tonight in my VIP Discord, sending out signals on potential entries that we have. If you guys want to join us, there's a link down below. I trade gold live Monday to Friday, calling out every single trade, every single entry, take profit and stop loss level in real time to all my members. The most transparent trader in the industry right now. That's me. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.